matna mama kwaba edemoba KFM kasamfo nyire no eso ebre no enya asensem awdo ekoso na etwegu ewoye maimu no ye ba bekenkan ni nyina no etimi edi amawde edi na se fata se otie no semfo so etimi ato ne bo ase aso ne so krogen ma yeso ye ba beje brani adaje ni etimi akenkan ni yi edi amoina no pensem no edoso na de edi mu akotene bi ene se Gada fo nyina ehwe ni mu se ya attorney general ye onmunyafo dom kayini eye busumi ye mu no eye operation recover all so mujumedi ahodo ma ye de egu enhihye egu akwa mu nyina no omo a wo mu cases abeke ka omo nsa no mudi nhyemu ni nema ahodo no ebeba abeto edwa ede amagana fo nyina
Amanibo abeto dwa ne se maame ya wenya mfinhia eduasa nsia sesi ade omo hwehwe na wo mu hu no ama wo mu de number abeto dwa wo nsa eso ni mu a wetime afresa number no ye di mu nchemu ebebro
ye be ko ye dwedie ensemo na ye sika krabia batan no ye Bank of Ghana wonom so e de kokobo kese pa na ekwa magana ade hye nyina apps mienu bia ne na mabe fontentan fidie ne so mudi omudwuma no wo mo kire senya ade so omudwuma omo ye no omu kita tumi krata mo mo ho akwenya kokobo na ba nchemu ene akrofoko we yo mo hihye chemu ho na no pei wo beti
ya de ani jede ensem enso beka ho ede ama Afia Fosuah enso ede ensem bi abetudwa nampe ye de emu enchemu enso ede besom ewo kasie so
ensem afoforo binom eka we ho edoso ye pa aide eba besom wo na bibia na tini akonkan na asa na no ye aboafo bisika ena wonom ede soye na sne na no pia me ede ensem no timi ede abremo enti KFM Musical Center kan aboafo ne ho bi ye bo omudin anu hu se instruments ne ho akade ena omo so de aba edwaman so se be betimi aboa ma wo bia ye anyum to edwuma wo man mu no ubenya instruments ne ho akade ama bibia no etimi akonkan efiti guitar drums keyboard combo bibibia speakers Mr. Komatana yeho na wonum entimi ma obi sorry ahodo amoju media akese da monim nyina muhia instrument papa ekonanimu na edwuma moye no so betimi aye de na frefre dom di ama mo de KFM Musical Center eni asoye wo se wode an weni na otimi edechire DJs ahodo nso edru weekends events ahodo amobebo nyina no mo spinning machines ne ho nkro no ba ne nyina KFM Musical Center set break no mutimi ma obi nkita na bibia no enko nanim ne enko nkan kama ye enfama wo mo echa kwan no bo anan kopie mu e wa Accra Zongolen wo nkramantam mu he ya tana kese no e wo afin so asantemantam so afo eni chemu edum wo mo ne Sambra Hotel no e na ebo enhwe no bibia fa instrument won de mesre da weni chemu na wo ntimi endi wa kegene mu
Talent microfinance enso esika krabia ebo ni padodo na ma wo musika sem ekọ nanim ede momo enu nti se opebe bi di usika esie ma oda obeda wasum ebedwo mapade a make for Talent microfinance ede ama anope mantam edu insia no emu insia no talent fa bom homodin edu ha omuguso a ede nhihye pa egu crime se won betimi atenete wo montaba mo ede ama bibia enu ti anope tutrumika na ho fa ho kodom Talent microfinance na yade a won betimi akra osika no ama ma wo ha bia entimi emba ho anope wo mo se yedwumekwa wo mo ebo ye chidom ma yedi KFM TV news na yede ebesomo
yada ba tech up ono so phones ne ho accessories na wono woton enti phone ne ho akade ho ne me biara opese wo hia ne betimi aboa wa man kita ho die nsem na ye bro na ye nika aye ni so aye boko aye fedi ama ono Mr. Kodada ba tech up no so enti me emboa phone bia opebia no ko na tena ye ho a ubenye bi wo ho ekita opebi di acha okoho mbenya mbema de ekonanim pa ya afenso upebi etu akoton a ne duduo mu bia no Okodada ba take up a ometimi ama obi Father's Day so ba upebi a surprise o papa bia bomoden ne kopie mu na wontimi ma obi na bibia no enkonkan owo kaneshi bia ya takwa station e hyen ni gina omo pai no ehope na dwosuo no obutu ha oye adwuma wo de ne se okoho phones ne ho accessories ni nyina obetimi ama obi na bibia no etimi akonanim warranty a eno so ka ho no ekonanim ye pa nti okwa bibia fa phones ne ho akade bia ndadaba ono so ebetimi ede aba nwumekue ene na no pe omobo ye chido Maame ede KFM news na etimi aba besomo e o KFM TV eso kaination nsoma ya be fontentan fidie no ye twegu e wo ho obomodin ko Facebook na KFM TVG so abomodin afolo yen na wada weni dia hwe YouTube no KFM TVG no subscribe ni ye etimi ede ama TikTok ye wo ho Instagram ye ho na afen so Twitter ho so ye ho ne dini ye ba kope KFM TVG chobo ya ubehu ye na chese wetimi afolo ye na bibia no etimi akonkan sem no ya chichi bebre na akwa akogu ho videos ahodo bebre dance ne wa akọ ho a ubenye bi ahwe no enye bi nso etimi akenkan ena no pedi no eye Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia mene
Maame Esi Nkrumah ye dane ye ho sim abaye ba nsem no ye hyase ediamo
Ebusayen nsem na se na no pay emfa ma de ye Deputy Attorney General Munyamfo ye Justice Rimsai na kase na nsem no wo de call Edia Mayor Attorney General Dominic Eyini wo chem se papai obekọ eye amemmuo mu anamsempo no obekọ akogina ye court dem akodi asem na chese ono ankase wo hu se wakeka niema abom eye evidence kese pe betimi aboa no asa no akogina ye court dem na ubia wasem kita no wetimi edi ne frenchim sene ese na efata na ekobasa evidence wo se ne nsakita no timi nya kopie mu court dem ne nsankaya enya ade so munyafo Dominic Eyini obetutu na namo akogina court dem sa se court de ye the facts and figures and ye adwuma nti ne niema ahodo wo so keka bom na nso ye de a enya de so obekwa akopie mu da nti we ni nsem ahodo a eyonmunyamfo Dr. Rimsai no ye Deputy Attorney General what this answer me akwa de ama ye Dr. Dominic Eyini a no ye Attorney General chem so se bra na wo sua ye amamra ne ho nkro no ba no no ene kire na ene due ye kasenso asaba be na be di echi ho nsem no oto aso sei
is the Deputy Attorney General, Dr. Justice Rimsai. I'm grateful that you can join me on PM Express. I started talking about oral because for many Ghanaians, that was the ultimate promise that got them to sort of flip on your side because people wanted accountability. And they wanted a party that would commit to it. And the Operation Recover All Loot was seen as that. And no wonder, that was the first action, the first order of business for the president-elect, even before he became president. That told you instantly how much premium the president himself was going to place on it before he became president. Did you find that daunting when you got a call that you're going to be the Deputy Attorney General on whose shoulders, together with your boss, this great weight will be rested to try and actualize this big dream of both your party, but also from the generality of Ghanaians who voted for you overwhelmingly that we haven't seen before? What was that? Did you feel that way?
Yeah, I felt the weight. But one thing that made it possible for me to be happy about this is my boss. I have known him for a number of years, since law school. And I know he's a very diligent man.
He taught you?
Yeah, he taught me. Taught me constitutional law, administrative law, natural resource law.
So the student and his master are both Attorney General and Deputy. That's quite something.
Yeah. So knowing the caliber of person he is, the caliber of lawyer he is a very principled man. When it comes to law, he will not trade anything for the position of the law. So I knew that no matter what, he was going to stand his ground. He's not going to persecute anybody. He would not go to court unless he has sufficient evidence to convince himself that there is something, prosecution may be successful. That is not to say that he is conclusive on the fact that he will convict people, but that is the level of confidence he will have in the case before stepping into court. So with that guidance, or the person who is leading the Attorney General's department, I became very comfortable with the appointment. And so far, it's not been easy. And I'm sure you know, you can see from my eyes.
I was just remarking that you hardly...
Ebusuafo wo mumkumo twetwe na mu ana Dr. Rimsai was sign edited dwa wo chem say eye ghost names ahodo a eba ye national service scheme ni mu no wo mche say si ade wo mu aye nhwehwemu ni na ewia mo che say nipa be say eduonu mienu ana si ade wo mu ho ebon mu a aposifo aye nhwehwemu ede afọ mu asesi ade wo mu be yi o mu ho ano ede afasa asem no mu chem say say sika wo mo hwe efa sa ghost names si ehun 500 million Ghana cedis a mo hwe nim se nka mo befa kwan bi so e de nya sa sika ni nia e de free sankrofon na sesi a mo ye hwemu awie ye no nipa edionum yenu ana sesi ade wo mo nsa aso mo nsem we Dr. Justice Sresrebidi a wo ye deputy attorney general wo no ana wo den nsem we etu edwa
in different aspects. There's an aspect on the project that the National Service Secretariat, undertakes. They have farms where they grow, they acquire property, they grow and sell, produce. That is there. Then there is the issue of paying ghost National Service persons. Let me put it generally. That is also there. There is also a third aspect. Now, of all these investigative reports, it's only ready for the aspect which is on the ghost names. It was submitted last week by the investigators. We have started building a docket on that. When the investigators came, they identified 22 accused persons for the National Service.
On the ghost names part.
Yeah, on the ghost name, 22 accused persons. Now, these 22, there are more people, but you have to weigh the cost of, in terms of time, effort, of bringing all these people to court and the benefit you get of retrieving the money. So we have to go through a certain process of having conversation with some of the accused persons. And I tell you, a lot of them, only a few are not willing, but a lot of them are willing to return the money.
Willingly?
Yeah, they are willing to. Some, so we enter no...
how much money in total are we looking at?
That's about 560 something million, over 500 million.
Over 500 million
cedis. That's what we are looking at.
And,
for
and
this aspect
these
alone.
22 individuals, you said, are the individuals that the investigators believe were responsible for that.
Exactly.
Loot, if you like.
Yeah, that alleged
loot.
Let's be
alleged loot.
Alleged
yes.
loot. Yeah. So with these people, we have to. Some of them have shown desire to return the items, the monies, and to serve as what? Prosecution witnesses against the rest. So definitely, before we go to court, the number will not be 22. It will come down because we are still having conversation with these people. And then after we charge them, they also have, some of them also have an opportunity to do what we call plea bargaining, to come and say, well, we are guilty, but instead of sentencing us to this number of years, you can come down to this and return this amount of money. So they give us the reasons why we should not.
So amount the no adam Sresrebidi fie kopi mo ye dom kuma no dom kese no mu nyina etimi tenas ni nyina no mining no mo dwendwen wo se be ya bibia betimi akonkan na sanse tikrunkwa agina na ene nyansa ni ba kofo trim no we be ka sese we be twen we ye mentwen ene mentimu ase de bebre na ne koso a na ene pani be hwe na nya asem keto akwa ene munyanfo speaker ono su gina mo kasa bebre na agban Kingsford Gbagben okase bia na chese nya ade se etimi etintam ene omo keka bi bo ma kosi se ntiase etimi ye adwuma afi din timi to yi a nchemudie na afi nso komo twetwe wo so mo twe nyina no wo mo to aso wo sa kwan so de ko so ma Sresrebidi fie no ye yi hu fo yin kakra e de akiro.
Without belaboring the point, I reiterate to you my assurances at conclave that we will assess the chair, particularly now that you are so overwhelmed with some other administrative duties and other commitments that your two deputies would be with us most of the time. We believe that we will extend that courtesy to them. Mr. Speaker, I conclude by reiterating your call on us to have patience. I would add tolerance. We are here as a family.
I can say is that we should all take time to study the rules. We should all take our time to study the rules. My brother, Honorable Muntaka, is here. My brother, Eric Opoku, is here. Haruna just left. Even after 20 years in this chamber, every single morning or afternoon I enter the chamber, I still take the rules to check before I make any move.
When drama Shebejafie asset na new emu kasakasa course hono eno enam so ema speaker Kingsford Alban Tumana backbone edit to dwa watchem say nana ayu efriye woye efiduase asokore mra Shebejani wo yi no de kopiem wo privilege committee no emu na eno ana mo chese mra wo tutu bibia ema bibia eda din ana speaker edit to dwa watchem say sajina COC no ende dwe watwe assign awonya enkopie privilege committee no emu ebio in some way speaker and awarded to Asia.
Members, I don't need to talk to you about the powers of the speaker. They are clearly stated in the law. If you read the Parliament Act 1965 and the standing orders of the House, they are actually colossal. And if fully applied, could be of serious danger to the career progression of members of parliament. But I will just say this, that Shakespeare taught all of us that even a dog is obeyed in office. When we sit here, we are not saints, we are not infallible. But there's good reason why we are called right honorable. And you are called only honorable. The speaker, however the situation, is always right on the floor. When it's wrong, the law has given you the opportunity as to how to come back to the same floor to prove that he was wrong. So please,
I was answering him one about co-central, Mara Shebejani on one Siedom Kessian Bano Denny, Unmuyan for Mahama Yariga, and so sorry, a cassette says Senye, a ye bedroom Shamehne, Unmuyan for Kingsford, Alban, Sumana, Bagben, what in some two dry FIR. Senya was our Sutria or the may be went me for more, Chichen Yama Binum Essence, or say, speak our idea ye pass, and Senya call Shone Senya Senior Coma Rebastrono. Ne o senko famra kwan so pa na ebi mo ho asotwe ensefa so de mom nenso no wan fa sa kwan so ma bibia ye brewa impanyifo hwe anim so mesan transe na nsema hodo a umbebuobo ho aboa oman no etimi akona nim wono mato aso eye mahama yarga nsema wono so kan no eni.
My backbench or my colleagues are trying to do something, I know I will have to defend them. So I'm quickly glancing through the rules. Sometimes when you see me looking at my phone, I have made an electronic copy of it, and so I'm busy looking at it to make sure that if somebody is faltering, I can check them and draw their attention that, no, that's not what the rules say. I think the problem is that we are not investing in the rules. If we invest in the rules, many of the issues that we are confronted with in this chamber will not arise. It will not arise. People will know when and how and under what circumstances a statement should be made, no matter how urgent. So my only plea is that let's invest in the rules. It is not about how loud you can shout. It's not about the size of your muscles. It is not. It's not how big your chest can be. It is not. Somebody says I should add breast, but I won't add breast. It is basically what the rules say that you can do or not do in this chamber. And when people are trying to insist on the rules, please let it not be presented as if there is an attack on one side of the house. It's just the rules. It's simply the rules. Rules may make provision for us to make concessions, but those concessions must be willingly made. They cannot be coerced. They cannot be forced on anybody. It has to be negotiated and willingly made. If the evidence is that there is no willingness to make those concessions, we must continue as dictated by the rules. So, Mr. Speaker, you have a long business today, and so I will not repeat any of the things that you have already said. I believe in this chamber, you remain a fountain of wisdom, sagacity, and knowledge of the rules, and we'll continue to learn from you and to be guided by you. And I thank you very much for giving us this ruling without penalizing any member of this House.
Adishman Benunti, majority leader of Sresrebidi, Mahama Yariga, wono anodin semwe etuja e Sresrebidi. Ye demo e consent from the assessia de ankani or swafwa no she sika sem so my Ghana ha onmunya for Ken ofori ata ne ho sem ne dia dogs ye papa pendedwe abeto just economic and organized crime office and National Intelligence Bureau NIB4 den cheche pa egu crime se ne be ya Ken ofori ata we kopiem e US mine mu no wo money US impeni for ashase and sign krata se ne be ya one day Ken oforiata ebe free US mine mu e de ebe pie mu e wo my Ghana na same way ye Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Sresrebidi wono ana wode to obibia eni.
The former Minister of Finance is currently in court, right? He is challenging a lot of things. That shows you that he himself has confidence in the judiciary and is willing to explore the options that are available to him. So why should we be more interested in political commentary? In any case, it is not only the OSP that is investigating the former finance minister.
Who else?
Yoko is doing the same. NIB is doing the same. So,
what is Yoko investigating?
I can't give you the details, but it's just enough for us to know that it is not only the OSP that is looking for the cooperation from the former Minister of Finance.
Because OSP's Yoko is economic and organized crime.
Yeah.
They tend to look more with money laundering. I mean, just by the very architecture and setup and legal acts that created it, you can guess what they're looking for if they're investigating Oforiatta. Has he been involved in economic crime? Or suspected crime, economic crime?
The investigations will show. I mean, investigation means that there's a suspicion, and we are investigating to establish whether the suspicion is founded or is true or not. So if you ask me whether he's involved, I won't be able to speak to that, but I know there are investigations concerning him in the circles of Yoko.
And then NIB as well.
NIB as well.
Do you know what the NIB is looking for?
I cannot disclose.
Is it a duplication of what the OSP is doing? Because OSP has published what they're looking for already. Is it a duplication of that?
No.
Completely separate?
Completely.
Completely separate from what the OSP is put out?
So long as the Attorney General Office is involved in the coordination, we will not allow one. It's waste of resources, and it's also abuse of the right of a suspect to be dragged before multiple investigating agencies in respect of the same thing. So we will not allow that to happen.
In other words, if it touches down in Ghana today, the OSP will not be the only institution that will be looking to speak to him.
Yeah, they will not be the only institution. Other institutions will be interested in his assistance in investigation. And let me. The fact that they are looking for him to assist in investigations that itself does not mean that he's a suspect or he's an accused person or anything. It's just that the office he occupied is an office which deals with money. So, and sometimes documents are enough to satisfy us on what we are looking for. Sometimes you need someone to speak to the documents.
Afia Mubrai, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, so after Musan Yepe, and our team could be a from say Operation Recover All Loot. Snatcher say, Ubo my Ghana ha. One no more my babet na memo ni muna fin so medio minus so no sikebia fa botobo ni mu akwa eno ensem fata na mra kwan so ni nyina na ye ba be fa so na chesi agege sa sika ni nyina no etimi edi aman oman no mu chem se sa sika no ekeka boma ebetimi aboa ama sikasem no etimi akone ne nenam so kra ma Ghana eka twitwiri die eme san se sika no bebre na akobia ya ensem fata se wo se eko na bra Operation Recover All Utko ni ba ene Ghana for bebre na ne bo se san se enim se enche bia no sika ni nyina aba beba mo mining kan kro ne nchechere no etimi agina konkon so senia ye hwehwe no na America kre na bi mu enwiwi wo ho echem se ye oral ko no ye nti omo nka bi we adwuma wo so mo ye no enya de si ye hu bebi e no akwa akosi mi no ka se na edue die eye attorney general no aso ye so afọ hwe ya temu ahonsem so e wo man Ghana ha onmunya for Dr. Dominic Ayini ye nyina ye hwe animu se aye omumo bosumine de to sudumi ense ye ochine ya no eye nsem ahodo ye cases aba beka omunsa wo no mo ho bom nyina no wo ba betu dwa na kyese wa ba bebiebie mu ama Ghana di hye nyina etimi ehu bi sanso obi e hwe animu e twen sene sansem ni nyina no ebetimi akwa akosi enum na mpanyimfo kyese saa nyema ni nsem ahodo baba bebie mu asane mu akenkan nyina no mbeyi ewa amansan TV so nso obi abehu de ekọ ne de ebe nyina se be obi abetimi so edi nani edi echire ibi afen so abefo ntentan fidie no onmunya for Dr. Dominic Ayini obetwa egu yie pa o sanse ne nsem ni nyina ne yeyi ama Ghana fo nyina ehu sene asem ne baaye bebi akyekira kodu bebi ekọ ene pempen so ampanyifo pese omude sansem ni nyina etimi ekodu nso omo kyese se die abro yi puma kwa mu kra o kyena pe mpanyifo tena se na cases ahodo eye oral cases aba be kom nse nyina no wo metimi aka ho ase Ghana fo nyina nso aso etimi atibi
Yedemo konsem fufrum anope edia eyedom kuma a omo mahebedwafie enso ede abeto Ghana mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nima wo mo echi mu sesesi ade eyenkita ho hia ewo Algeria ani Morocco fontem efa wo mo border ho sensem no wo mo pese mampeni John Dramani Mahama etimi eyi anu sesi a kwan a wofa so a wo efa so a wo mo hwema Ghana yetimi atiti ye ho edi afim no mo san ebisa ne sesesi a Ghana ye gina bie ewo hefa ewo sansem wo pese mampeni John Dramani Mahama etimi pai mo ka bebi a sesi a Ghana ye gina be ewo sansem no emu nsem we ana kuma ewo mahebedwafie edi to age.
And the government has now come to see the position Akufo-Addo took was the best thing, then they should apologize to Nana Danko Akufo-Addo for using all sorts of words to describe his decision to support the Moroccans when they were in opposition. So now you see the international community begins to doubt the credibility of Ghana. They begin to doubt the international diplomacy credentials of our country. They ask, because we have a lot of alliance. Now, Morocco is being supported by US. Morocco is being supported by UK. Morocco is being supported by Israel. A whole host of countries are supporting Morocco. Now, there are other countries too that are supporting Sahara Republic. So if you are for Morocco, then you automatically have the allies of Morocco being with you. If you are for Sahara Republic, then you do same. So the point is clear. There should be a clear-cut position on this matter. We cannot have a president or a minister who is so inconsistent, going here, coming here, giving words to sweet-talking every country because I don't know what is the reason, trying to sweet-talk everybody. But clearly, this is a long...
Ebusia for ye jina sansem no ho na ye twa ye ho sima akwaje aboafo nkrato abaye ba ye to ansem ne so ede amam.
Yo, I'm for and I am Makwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. You told me, no, who free a Kumasi Macom that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumuno, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop no any Sambra Hotel, and a dinner anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a sunny at the cop, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Annie, a hot and a KFM musical shop. Dear Tosumi, no, yet be no fofro. Now, dear Ekani said, if you papa etimiche, the Odea sorry, dear Ode grow agro ahudo. To my dear be a woody open here a young fiddy musical instrument piano, a KFM, and to say Ghana Muntie Asantema muntie eye KFM Musical Shop ana sabre ya bie no foforo mu no chan ewo Prempeh the second street Ufri old man come down na wo sane ede ko adum no ane udu Sambra Hotel kwantane so na wa dane on sani faso oho ana KFM Musical Shop yi ewo yene Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo ye twa abrebia
gina mese se me proud ana se me twa na free Kumasi edun KFM instrument store obi bisa sa se bo me fu de wo to no woni sida wo de ni ama papa e gina wonim na wo to no wo say yes wo to no bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi edun se mi gina ho na me to no ma bitimi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi gina no wo betro ye ko ma ya do se kana twananka kaneu ensemfu ayi
Semu akwaba being from KFM TV eswena no pensama hodo ne gusuti apnechia ye kenkani na no etimi ediama yento ansem ne concern from mu fama odia eye bra na the new patriotic party MPP ameni okuniti abemu enkane mampeni na nado danko Akufo Ado ni na bedi eche Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia no mo ewo so na ne eye LGBTQ bill no mo de koto mrahye bedwe fie twe ne srani abasa ahwe ni musenkonkom penfo betimi age atum se be ya omude omusabe hyase na ba be yembra na ni asotwe ahodo eda ho nyina obia ye be chewo saate bia ni mu no emra no etimi ni wedi sene ese na efata na ne penyifo hwe ni mu Ghana fo bebre na ade omure hwe mu se penyifo e ba be hwa ye bibia ne mrahye bedwe fie kra de wo mo etwe ho eya mumumi ama koduru mrebi na chese omaje atum senya ade ese betimi aye adwuma wo man mu na akase ye Ghana man peni dada na nado danko Akufo Ado de ne pen ni ahodo besi susu asensan se be ya ebetimi aba be yemra na nhwenya de ese timi ebe mu eda na ne na sabre ne so ndi sameni oko ne so chese de ekọ ne ntweye kura ne wo se MPP ameni oko ne timi ma ne be yemra se be ya ubi ebe cho no sabetimi anyway di na afimra ne so ebe ye adwuma se ne ese na efata na me no ka se die Brandy si ameni oko no fra benwa ne betena so di so afne mu so ayen de ne mpanyifo bebre na ehwe nim so mo so se ne na MPP ameni oko ne ti abenwi mu ana mo so bro no ko mo so betena so no wo metimi aye ne sa pepepe sansem ni mu ne na so ama Progressive Alliance for Ghana ai trinity afre ne pag no mo so eden krate from akache be mo che se de ndisi ameni oko ne ye ne entwe ye kura ye nkoyi sanse sa MPP ameni oko ne wo so no na mo wo metiko so mo nsa mo so betena so ekwa abosumi nsia ye hu nsakraye mapebia amaye edi afa ho wo mo che se de ekoso no ensina omutilme nkoyi kura mpanyifo hwe na se ne no mo hwe ni se MPP ameni oko ne form nsa nsa se mo so form nsa nsa se bi na sisia ne embeye mra wo bia ebecho a mfinshe num dan chen wo betimi akwa fiase asoma ban ni sika ne ho konbed ka ho nyina no ebetimi aye adwuma so mo hwe se mpanyifo betimi aye na bibia no etimi akoyi sanse oba Ghana ha etia ya mamre ne amane se ne mpanyifo dan ne mani ma ye betimi aba begine mu akoyi nim pempenso aba bedu sese mrenu eye se bi oba ne oba be hia nnemu anase be ma ne be ma be hia nnemu oba ne dua be ma ne dua ne nyina no enya de se etimi ekoyi kranti mpanyifo nhwe na se ne omo susu MPP ameni oko no eti se omo fom nsansha ase no wo mo so nye de se na efata na omo fom nsansha ase se be ya ebetimi aba be yemra ewo man Ghana ha
Adeshimamba yetu ansem ne so ede amamo anopedia Scrap Dealers Association a wo mo ewo ahyaman ene ne important said adeshede to mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nima wo mo sesesi ade kwan a National Security Operatives ahodo no wo mo de omo faso no wo mo ninje ho kra isan se biaye ahodo a wo mo adwuma ewo ho ukopie mu ahyaman a omo chem say national security for fa kwan bone so e de etu omo ehwi ho a eno wo mo pese asase no wo mo jema Chinese nationals no na eno ana omo chem say wo mo de anya ade a wo metu efi wende na wo metu efi ho china eno nti ana omo de ade swede we to mampeni John Dramani Mahama nim say won hwe na wonye bibi emfa sa ade we enhomo mo esan say so wo tu omo a wo mo nim bebi a wo mbesan akọ association sem a wo mo de tu dwa eni.
We are more than 2,000 people here. Looking at this, yeah, we are more than 2,000 people here. And looking at our numbers here, a lot of people are depending on us outside here. We have family, we have friends, and we have relatives. Everybody depends on us on this business. What I want to remind the government is that this is an appeal to him, because there's national security that are coming here up and down. It will not augur well for us, because we are citizens of Ghana. We are not foreigners. I don't think about 65 acres of land should be given to a foreigner. We are Ghanaians here. Why can't you, the land we occupy here is about 5 acres. Why can't government look at the citizens and give us the 5 acres to stay and rather sell it to a foreigner? I don't think any Ghanaian going to China can get that land and Chinese will suffer. So the president should look at that thing and think, because that national securities that have been worrying us up and down, even to an extent that land gas are worrying us here. One day, if there should be something here, government should be reminded that this is not from us. It's not our fault, because when we one day wake up here to fight those people, it will not augur well for us as the people of scrap dealers. So we are appealing to President that he should reconsider that decision. If the land is sold to a Chinese person, at least the 5 acres that we occupy should be given to us. We shouldn't leave us to go and some people will go and do armed robbery. Some people will go and do anything that we don't expect us to do. So we should be here. We are here feeding our family and relatives. That thing should be considered. We are many here, and there's no way every day we should be here. We wake up to the land gas. We wake up here to national security. What is happening? If president is not aware, we are reminding him that this is the condition that we are living. Because tomorrow soldiers, tomorrow land gas. What is happening? Are we foreigners? We are Ghanaians doing our legitimate business here. So how can't we enjoy the business that we are doing here? And these disturbances continue up and down. So we are reminding the president that he should be aware that his brothers who are also from north, we don't sleep. We don't sleep because we come here to do business. And we can't leave that business and go back because there's no Dwight at the north there. So he should also consider that our brothers are in Ashama suffering. It should help us to continue our business here, because it's not everywhere you can go and do business. Because when you talk, people say relocation. You can relocate us to a different place where our business cannot be done there. If you send us to where we can sell our scrap, it means when you leave us to even go and do whatever we want, it's better. If you send somebody to go and sell cows where the people are not there, who will buy the cow? So that thing, government should look at it and see that we are suffering here. And that disturbances of land gas and national security should stop.
Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Idris Uyumbo.
Your position?
I'm a member of Scrap.
Ebusi ayeto ansem ne so ni akwansem foforo metimi dia ma obi a amanebo ene etimi aba be kan yensa na ni nyina ne se ye maame bia na ere bia wenye mfinhia no eduasa ensia edin ankrofo na bebredi nim no eye Jesse Amedo Jochi me no ka sei die enya de si ehwehwe ne kira kwan yetimi ehu ne kra na woyraye ewo Southla Estate ai no won Kramanta mu heya na enu mu na nkrofo chense bia ya omuhu na eda etwa to kra no eye Second Ochie Street ai no ewo la Polyclinic area no emu eho ene died etwa to kra mu di hu eye erajesia me no kasa sisia na nya de se o metimi ehu ni biemu eye busua hwehwe no den sanse ne kira kwan pa de enya de se wonum etimi ehu eno na mo de aba be kan ye se kyese yembo hu de ro enfa mo se be ya ubia be hu ewe ya woni mfonyini da ye kasa mfonyini yeso no ubetimi afre eye ebusua mo chem se ne hu no anase mpo weni twa obi a woti se eso dia number se wo se wo frɛ no eye 054 9946457 anase 0245733991 the chat to okra number omodika ho no 0553976962 empanyifo ache say uhu ere ya bomodin na number samabobo su nyina no bomodin etimi from no monsa entimi nka omodi hie no monsa timi ka ne nso a abasobode ekese pe yesike mu edru pa twitwiridie ena omodi ato ho ama obi obetimi aboa ama omehu eye owra ere ya oda ye screen so asisi a omo enhu no eye jesia waira ye hu bebi a woni nam sisi entu bi a owo nsem bi ana say information bi afa ne ho no fa number say that screen so no netimi frɛ yen for a handsome reward sa na ebusua no e kire nti we ni amanebo a eno so aba be kan yen sasisia
Adeshima baye de mo consent from anope edia edimu kopie mu ewo Upper West region na Upper West Regional Police Command edia betu dwo mo chese sesi ade wo monsa so abrante e friend se Adams Amidu a wenya enfisha du enkron na wo mu twem se sesi ade kron no anana wo bo ewo ho a mpenifo ayen hwehwemu ye papa ede afa no ho sesi ansa so no a wo kodem 20 years na with hard labor no mu twem se wo February bosumi mu no abemu krono a obo ho no kokowia obi motorcycle nani bo 20,000 Ghana cedis sa enso ana Techno mobile phone enso ebo no 13,000 1,300 Ghana cedis eno so ana okowia ewo ho sa enso ana fasika no sombo 10,800 Ghana cedis ana bemu efa kan ho asesi ade wo fa di dwane ye no sesi aposifo aye hwehwemu ye papa de afa ne ho a wo monsa aso ne ho a wo ama no 20 years imprisonment a eno wo kodem with hard labor eno ti amane bowe ana abetodwa ewo sa ye gina sansemi so ni adane ye ho sima abaye ba ye den sem no ekwadwedie emu.
Yet wasn't in Semno Ewe JD Mwetimi Edia Maudi, ye Bank of Ghana, ye Sika Kra, Bataya, no one my mono, a dear so modin Samahudo be Brenane Timi Ababeto Eja. Sene betimi Abuama Sika Samon Shishe, ne betimi akone nimo, na obi anfa 6 and no 9 na. Sika wa brenya no bi fada kunjini na FM free unsem no mo che ne okwa abe fontentan fidie no eso dia. Apps bi wo ho a edi dwuma sebio ensem fatai namra kwan so en ye omomra kwan a wo sesa app ne timi edi dwuma ni nyina no ade se sika etimi fmo wo mo che se yellow card financial app no ade se nkofo di omudwuma ye papa a yellow pay no na yellow pay ne dia ansa ne sika awodo no otimi faso de mane ene honkro no ba afin so crypto honkro no ba no so nkofo di hu dwadie ni ye papa cryptocurrency no wo sa intintan fidie no eso ai no ene na miase afa na ba bibebre na enumu ena Bank of Ghana echemu so omudwumadi ahodo mu ye nyina no enya de se etimi di mu wo mo ne eko ba ko from say honey pay wo mo chese sa ko mienu yellow pay ni honey pay two yi nyina ai mabo mu di no enya de se omudwumadi ni omuhyehyere omu ye nyina no etimi enam wono mra kwan so Africa Diaspora Central Bank ADCB no enam so Bank of Ghana so enim ho asemu bia enti ubia no mbedi dwa wo sa kwan ne so no we dia ye kokobo ena omode mo bu bia omo chese mo eni da ho ye pa sa abo owo emo bi fa so kwanda na o chinchi na sanse sika de ehun edi ye pa enti utina ho bre wo mogeni epe sika mo bi dida koji ni nyina afi nsem dia na we dia wa ojejirije kokobo ena omode mo bi bia honey pay ena afi so yellow pay wo mo chese omudwumedi omudie no enform hyehyɛ no omomra kwam omuni tumi krata bia emo mo ho akonya nti omuni omudi dwa eneni ne ya yusika nyina afro sanse da ko be kono na sika ni nyina no enya de so betimi adada ni dia ye odwuma bi nti we ni kokoba Bank of Ghana omo so de kwa ma Ghana ade hie nyina omo oman mu eni aman foforo so sanse sa apps enya Ghana pe na di ni dwuma mani free man foforo so be pure man musu di free ha ekwa man foforo so cryptocurrency ne so omo di hu dwadie no bi nti kokobo we enomode koma Ghana dihye enyina.
Ebusiafo yegusua ewo edwedie nsem ni mu na African Sustainable Energy Center enso de abetiyo mu chemsesesi ade wo ma ye disappointed die papa ewo stakeholders a wo mo eda energy sector levies na wo de baye no wo mo aye disappointed wo mo ebu wo maso egusua wo mo mpese eye saa 1 per eye 1 Ghana cedi per liter eye fuel level no wo mo mpese wo mbeyi die fi ho no wo chese eno eye ade bi e ha mo ye papa isan se Emra Ghana Revenue Authority edbetu dwa no mu chem se wajun busmini da etoso enkron ewa afimpinu ni eduonu ennumu anankasa implementation when ebe hyase aye adwuma ewo my Ghana sene kofododo na ekasa fa honti eno enam so imagine for enso postpone implementation asesi ade enhyase enye adwuma wo my Ghana eno ana African Sustainable Energy Center for chem se nkebe ya mpenifo nhwe na sa eye levy we wo mo hwe no mo bibi enfafa we san se nipa dodo na kasa ediete enu nti wo mo so wo mo nsem kakra wo mbeka ede afa hono no ye gina wo mo nsem so ne adane ye ho sima abaye ba ye de nsem no ko enigede emu.
Ebusienda asiebiem na yewie nsem ni nyina we nigidie mu enfa maudia eye Valentina nana eje wadodo na nimsi efre na Afia Fosuah enka na chesensem twedwuma no wodi mu tintimba na otwase ni so kakram no kase die wakobo ne sesen ewa America man no emu a wo bo ne bra na bebre no ewo ho enadua me no kase odin nsem bi na aba betudwa dia fa eye America di hye bi efre no se Tyler Perry a ono so twase ni ewa America man na de shebe kan che bia na ni movie fufuro kro de be adwaman so e friend say straw no etwegu ene okọ Netflix dia ene ebu ni mu mfumpa yi papa yi ewo ho nenu mu ene Afia Fosuah etutu ja echem se ne obepi mo man Ghana ha TV stations ahodo bia fa straw movie yi a eno nse enfata sanse copyright etimicho ewo sa kwan no so eye sini fufuro kra ba nipa no sika ewo se onya kra wo ho no wontimi nya nwieye no mafa kweti kwan so eyi wo my Ghana ha TV stations numbi eyi no nya de se etimiche ma ono ankasa bora ye Tyler ono ni IG mu ene oni ni di nkita ho DMA no chem se ne onfa na ni bechem Ghana empe ani be ha de sanse de ekoso no entwe ye kra ebi mu afa ni sinistro no ne omu yi no se ne ense ne mfata nenum no oche se wonu de waye krado pass obedi eye Tyler nim se wonu ma wo meyi sa sini nyina no odi omudin beba betu edwan ne wale stations o meyi sa straw movie nyina eno copyright etimichi wonu mewo ho wosan so di twa to kire mu se bibia koye na Tyler pese o famra kwan so de sa stations nyina no etimi fa so se ne fata dia sika ono beje no eye $1 million ono so benya akwanya no ato ne bopa de na fam stations a wo meyi sa straw movie na ensem fata eye copyright michi omo wo sa kwan so nsem a eye Afia Fosuah ankasa etu nenum to a wodi to dwa no eni.
How are you, Tyler Perry? I hope you are well. Thank you for the movie Straw. My name is Queen Afia Fosuah. I am the owner of Ghana, and I think you need to hear this. There is a television station in Ghana that is pirating your movie for free. They are showing your movie in Ghana for free, and I felt I just have to tell you. Please, if you need me, I am in America. Yeah, precisely. I'm in Yonkers. I can give you my address so that you go and arrest all of them. Ghanaians, they are thieves. They have downloaded your movie from Netflix and they are showing it on national TV. I have all the lists, Tyler Perry. You can deal with all of them. I promise you that. Yes. Thank you very much. Yeah. And if you do all that, I'm not going to take anything. You just have to find me some small $1 million and I'll pack it because I'm helping you. You know the number of people from Ghana that was going to watch your movie on Netflix, that they are now watching it for free on national TV, not like any better TV, some stupid TV. Tyler, wake up, man. You need me. You need me. You need me. Let me be your African agent and arrest people for you. God bless you, bro.
It was saying to a letter to Tyler Perry from Afia Fosuah Oduahoma say Ghana abepia ni owner of Ghana ni movie store ni de nkofo akotwe on Netflix omuso yiyi wo mo mfonyini kasa mfonyini so ntiwe de wo so oboa no wo bia we India ne sisi a wo se won suru gujebza say ebe famra kwan so ni we didi ne sika twitwiri de wo se wutwa ne a lawyer fo wo so omka ho de nya asem keto a efia so wi a won give you $1 million pe e na wono beje ntiwe ni nsem a enu twegu ye ewo ye nigide ensem ye gina so na nigide ensem ni nyina ne timi dia ba wi ye e dia mawo asane be ko ne nsem no de di mo akotene bi ene se ochina ena enmunya for Dr. Dominic Ayini a ono eye so afọ hwe atemu ahonsem so afi so ye deputy attorney general no oye attorney general no hwe enu se ye operation recover all loots cases abeka wono mu se nyina no wo mo de baba tudwa amagana de hye nyina no etimi ehu
maame a wonya hwehya eduasa ensia abeto dwa sesesi ade ebusuafo hwehwe na wo mu ehu no enu ti ye de number no etudwa obetimi afre na uhu na etu akwan na woni ye de nkita hodi ewo ho
Bora ejedi ensemo na Bank of Ghana so de kokobo eba ya wo chebu se ene ukọ abefu ntintan fidie ne so a yellow app na afin so honey pay ni nyina no enya ade ese etimi na momombra kwan so eye bukatani aza kwan so no mafa wo mudi di dwan ti ubia ne omo ewo sankita hodie no bomoden na twe wo ho free wonom ehu
ebusuafo ye de nije de ensem enso eka homa Afia Fosuah enso a report eye TV stations ahodo e wo my Ghana no e de ama Tyler eye Perry se wombra no be ye hwehwemo emfanfa ni movie no ehu we ni nsem ene afufro p anope ye bo ano a ye de ebesumu se KFM TV news na dwumekuo bi ene bo ye chidom ma ye de ebesumu asida kese enkonfama KFM musical center se open instrument papa abo wa sorry ana odwumede bi asno eye kwesi ada ye Father's Day de obibia be pese odini papa ebetimi epie na wakogi ne ne so ba wo ba ana se event center ana se enyum enkoya eyade a eno ebe ha nipa ne ye papa enu ti kogi wo instrument papa ebetimi abom na abo adwuma na atwe nipa dom e de aba program na se no ewo KFM musical center wo mo ewo incremantem ha wo mo ewo Accra Zongolen udweni ekopie mu ewa Santimantem so a womo ewa edum womo ne Sambra Hotel no ana ebo nhwe ni ma no pay womo ebo yichidoma ye KFM TV news no ye de ebesum
akoye Fathers Day all surprise o papa de bobodin so be man phone nsho no so ekonanim ye pa nti dada ba take up so aba wo ma phone se ne ho akade ni nyina fa bi che odofo bi fa bi che o papa bi surprise no na bibia no entimi nkoye ubia so ape bi etu akoton earphones ne ho akade no so dadaba we bi ewo na tena kaneshi takwa station e hyen no hope bia ya wo no mpan no dadaba take up na jusio no ewo okọ phones ne ho akade bia no wo be ma obi na wo so wetimi akọwani
Talent microfinance enso esika krabia aba ebo nipa dodo na momo sika sem ekonanim enu ti so ya nkwankwan dwumeko sorry na mpa bia ya mbetimi esie mo sika de amekanfo Talent microfinance ede ama anope wo mo so ebo ye chidoma edi KFM TV news no ye de ebesumo dwumeko we adaroma anomu ina umutimi boy ye chidom eso yasne ma bibia no ye de news ye de ebesumo ye beda wa bibia otifia wodi we fidie no etu KFM TV ehwe no yedamu ina ase ye signed up production team no so ase so mo so boy ma news etimi edimu anope edin ameje so ene Maame Esi Nkrumah mini minwaba
Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia meje so yada ase ama omo eni hweniti yakra mu nyina